Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for July 2021. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited for this reading. The cards are already out because I did this in German earlier. Check out my German language channel in the description box below if you're a German language person. I work with the tarot cards, with Western astrology. I will talk a little bit about a general energy for you, and then I will go into a love relationship sort of situation. If you don't have a specific person in mind, this can just be inner conflicts within yourself or also topics from the past that you want to work through or look a little closer at during this month. So yeah, we just had your full moon in Capricorn last month. So there might have been realizations where it's really like clearer to you what you want to manifest, also career-wise, but when it comes to your true self coming through. And I think this is really profound here for you when it comes to the true self and bringing it out into the world as some sort of ego explosion in a positive way, in a creative way, you know, when we see the ego as a creative strong force to really manifest something that is fulfilling for you and that is also a desire for you. This comes through very strong, especially with this Mars energy that we have in Leo and with the Venus energy also in Leo. In the beginning of the month, there's so much Leo energy and so much fire for you. So we even have a Leo here. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo, but this is more about you and yourself and how you can really bring yourself out into the world, and also being aware of what you sent out is coming back. That's the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is called virtue in this deck. Also doing the right thing, doing what feels right for you and what is in alignment of your inner being, of your passions as well. So a lot of creative force, a lot of fire energy forward here with the Prince of Swords. This is highly creative, highly also courageous, adventurous, but also go-getter energy, obviously, and really giving you a boost forward. And with this particular card, and this is the Zero card or the Nothingness card in the Crowley deck, and it's like the vortex. It's like the vortex card for me. It's like really tapping into this creative, powerful self source of God, actually, where you really become a vessel of source energy to let it flow in all directions and into all elements of being. And this is highly powerful, intensely electrical, I want to say, and also godlike. You might, when you are in a creative field, or when you are in a creative project right now, or you just want to do your own creative project, you can really tap into godlike energy right now. This is really powerful, especially with also the Sun in Aries. It's very much the ego bringing itself out, and then this Prince of Wands, obviously enormous outbreak of forward movement. So yeah, be aware. I don't want to say beware, but be aware of how powerful of a creator you can be this month. And it really, I think, comes to going after your dreams, having the courage and the passion to go after your dreams, finally also feeling that very strongly, because this card fell in the German reading, really fell on this deck. So I went to this deck earlier in the reading than usual to get this card. And this manifestation power and creative power that you have right now, I would say creative power more than that it's already manifested in its whole, but this creative force within yourself is very much about living your dreams, going after your dreams, being courageous to allow yourself to go after them as well. And then by the end of the month, I mean, come on now, the star card, it just gets better and better. Being able, being hopeful, being faithful, to show yourself, to be able to show yourself in your full light, in your full, persona, and not only persona, just bring your inner self really outward, and also be able to be vulnerable and weak, but at the same time see your vulnerabilities also as strengths, and understand that how far you've come. That's also the star card, because it comes after the Tower card. So you've been through a lot to gain this knowledge about yourself, and to see this hope and this way forward, which is represented by the star here of Venus also. So it is a powerful, I mean, this is actually the Star of Babylon, and then there is another star of Venus here, very little. That also speaks about money, about beauty, about art, about all the good and nice things in life. So now I think you're really in a position where, like, I just want to be myself and feel myself and manifest my true self more and more, and be in my full creative energy. And this is amazing. I love this for you, especially if you're a creative person, or if you're working in creative fields, the arts, and there is some really I want to say ambitious project you want to work on. Now is the time, because this is also ambition, very much so. So you're really feeling it, and you're like the master creator right now with this. This is amazing. You can really tap into, if you really tap into yourself and go deep within yourself, and maybe start practicing some sort of prana meditation or root chakra meditation, you can really tap into enormous energy and strength this month. So really take advantage of that, I would say. With a love relationship, and I feel like maybe it has to do with being able to let go of something that it seems like has been lingering for a while here, because you've gained your stability within yourself and this other person as well, honestly. We have this really interesting energy for you when it comes to relationship and love. I mean, this is not unfamiliar for Capricorn. It's an energy of being stable and grounded when it comes to relationships, wanting to put the work in, wanting to see progress, wanting to see things grow and build, also put in the work to build, invest. But in a way, this Knight of Pentacles is just like moving away from this in this card. You're still in this mindset, I think, and this is still what you're looking for in a relationship, but maybe not with this particular person right now. This particular person also has their stable foundation built, and they're having a hard time, I think, giving away from that. They're having a hard time to invest right now. They're really holding back their resources for themselves. They really want to stay in their stable energy, and it seems a little bit like a situation where you're moving away from each other because nobody really is willing to give away from their stability right now. And for some reason in this connection, it means if you would give more into this, maybe you feel like you're losing some of your resources, or it's unbalanced. Also, maybe it feels like this person doesn't need you, and you don't like that. But here there is, in some sense, like a block that is, I think, very consciously built from both of you. It's not so much subconscious. It just seems like, I don't know, it just really seems like an energy of peaceful letting go in a way. This person is a little more holding on. They're like, no, I'm not giving away anything anymore. And you're like, well, okay, I'm gonna look somewhere else, with the same energy that I brought to you in a way. But you don't seem like noticing or needing this, and I'm not gonna stress over it. It's just a really interesting picture, I think. because you're in the same garden. You know, it's like the same element and the same colors and everything, but you know, it's just maybe moving along now. Because somehow I think this connection, both of you, gives both of you anxiety in a way. Anxiety, maybe even about giving too much away from yourself, too much resources, investing too much, putting too much in. For both of you, there's a Nine of Swords in reverse, and I think you're done with this. You don't want to do that anymore. And there's a decision with the Two of Swords, and I really think that you are making that decision, or this other person, or together. It seems like a very mutual thing. It doesn't seem like a huge fight where one is like, I don't want to be with you anymore, or this sucks, and the other person is like, no, but I love you. It seems very mutual. It seems very grown in a way. And we have a 10 of Winter here that confirms that, because it's the advice card that I draw. And it is the Siberian Husky, and it says, the end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. And this is, I mean, this is the logical conclusion. Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords. So yeah, it's probably time here to really count your blessings, I would say. And because it seems like you can take something away from this, you know, from this connection that has worth, because you didn't lose your worth in this, and this is a good thing, you know, and this person neither. But maybe there is just not enough passion in this connection to really move it forward, and this is very much what I sense here. With the Prince of Wands and the Three of Wands, I really think it's now about you finding that passion within yourself to really move forward into what you want to create and what is more closer to what you're dreaming of when it comes to also a relationship. Yeah, so wow, I still really love that reading because it's so clear, and everything, it's so crisp and clear, everything that's coming out of my mouth, and every message is just like, this is how it is. It's very not confusing to read those cards, and that's nice, you know, when there's no confusing energy. It's very clear, and I feel like you, with a 10 of Swords, there's always a sense of clarity in a way, and making room for something completely new. And this is also this card, you know, it's everything is possible. Everything you want to create is really possible to create. So that's very, very, very positive in my opinion. I do hope that this reading is helpful for you, and I do hope that you can work with this. Of course, always only take what resonates. Please like, subscribe, comment to this channel if you haven't yet. Also share if you want to, and push the notification bell. That helps me very much to grow this channel, to just try to expand this channel. And I hope that you come back next time. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful July. Bye.